And in tonight's house call, more and more people are dying from it every year, oral cancer.
Yeah, but now doctors have a new way to detect it.
Fox 5's Dr. Sapna Parikh is here with more info. Doc.
Hey guys, it's one of those cancers we don't really talk about a lot, but it's really common. All of us are at risk, and get this, nationwide there's one death every hour from oral cancer. This new device may help detect it earlier.
We were both in total denial that she would ever die, until the day she did die.
10 years ago, Brenda and Ira Skolnick's daughter Jill was diagnosed with oral cancer. She was just 27 years old.
It was operated on and took out a portion of her tongue and some lymph glands down the side of her neck.
She finally came out of it and felt good for about 3 months, and then it came back.
Jill died 1 year later.
People don't realize it, that there's things in your mouth or things on your tongue.
Everyone is at risk.
25% of all people who get oral cancer have absolutely no predisposition. They're not elderly, they don't smoke, they don't drink. They have actually no risk factors whatsoever.
But oral cancer does not have to be a death sentence. Early diagnosis is key. And now a new device called Visalite Plus is helping dentists detect what the naked eye cannot see.
What I want you to do now is I'd like you to rinse with this.
First, you coat the inside of your mouth with a special solution.
We darken the room, we look around their mouth with a specialized light, and abnormal cells will glow back at us.
Dr. Howard Babushkin is a dentist in Manhattan. He says while traditional exams are important, often by the time the cancer is diagnosed, it's too late. 50% of patients will not survive beyond 5 years, and those who do can have a long and painful road to recovery.
If you look in somebody's mouth and you see absolutely nothing on a regular traditional oral cancer screening, and then you go back and you illuminate the tissues with the Visalite, and suddenly you see something that wasn't there before, it's a huge impact.
I had a third of my tongue reconstructed from various parts of my body, my arm, my leg.
8 years ago, Eva Grazel was diagnosed with oral cancer.
I had a 15% chance of survival. I'm one of the lucky few.
And like Jill, she did not fit the traditional oral cancer profile.
I never smoked and I don't really drink, so they figured I was at no risk.
Dr. Babushkin says stories like Eva's and Jill's should help bring home the message that everyone needs to be checked.
If we find it at an earlier stage, the survival rates jump to more than 70%.
Now, the makers of the device say it's about 90% accurate, which means 10% of the time you may end up getting further testing that wasn't necessary. Can't tell the difference between cancer and if you bit your cheek, for example, so it's up to your dentist to send you for a biopsy.
And you were telling us that there really are no signs until, unfortunately, it's like too late.
Yeah, your dentist will screen for it, will look for it, so you've got to keep your appointment every 6 months. And if you notice something like a kink or sore, for example, that doesn't heal, you know, by all means bring that to their attention also.
Yeah,
But the key is to be regular at the dentist.
Yes, for them to look.
Early detection.
Yep.
Always. Thank you, Dr.
Sure,
Sapna
thanks,
Parikh.
guys.